Yippee!
And her design, animations, and sound effects are super satisfying. If you're new to Wuthering Waves or returning to the
we need to chill a little bit. We
I
need to chill a
think you
little
will
bit.
enjoy her.
Okay.
Carlotta's Forte gauge serves two purposes. First, it lets you cast her special heavy attack, which deals a big instance of damage and also decreases the CD of her skill by 6 seconds. This heavy attack also counts as skill damage. Second, when you fill up her Forte gauge, it gives her a special buff called Final Bow. This is very important.
Final Bow. I swear his ultimate name is literally the Final Curtain, right? Oh, it's Curtain Call. Okay, close enough.
All of Carlotta's ultimate shots by 80%. So you always want to fill up her Forte before casting her ultimate. Two more things to keep in mind about this Final Bow buff. The buff lasts until the end of Twilight Tangle or until you swap her out. So you don't want to swap her out while you're casting her ultimate shots.
Oh, I was kind of doing that. Okay, but I was such a pussy though. Like, I feel that if I don't swap her out, I'm gonna die. Cause she's not invincible, right? It's only you can parry with her thingy. But when you actually shoot the bullet, you're actually in place for like the entire time. So she's not invincible during this, right? Yeah, so I was like so fucking scared that if the guy just like hits me with like a random missile, I'll just die instantly. So it is what it is.
You have to keep the Forte gauge full to keep the buff. And this lets you use her special heavy attack to consume the Forte gauge right before casting her ultimate. In terms of her rotation then, in general, your gameplay will revolve around filling up her Forte gauge quickly, and then blasting enemies with her empowered ultimate shots. To fill up her Forte gauge, Carlotta needs to convert these crystals into her Forte at a rate of 1 crystal to 10 points for her Forte. She can hold up to 6 crystals at once. Since her second skill converts all her crystals, her skill 1 plus skill 2 will be your main combo to quickly fill her Forte gauge. Her intro also gives her 30 Forte plus 3 crystals, which is very helpful. As an example, to get to the...
Okay, I feel like it would have been very useful if someone just told me that's how it works. Like, we're actually supposed to note the crystals at that little corner to fill up that thingy and get the EBA. Okay,
full 120 points for her Forte.
Now I know.
Skill 1 plus skill 2, which creates 3 crystals and then converts them to 30 points of her Forte. Then you can swap her off as soon as you press her second skill and wait for her skill to cool down again as you complete your rotations on your other characters. When you intro back into her, Carlotta will gain another 30 points of Forte and 3 crystals. Her gauge is now half full.
Wait, why?
As you complete your rotations on your other characters. When you intro back into her, Carlotta will gain another 30 points of Forte and
so her intro skill gives her the thingy as well.
Crystals. Her gauge is now half full, and you can simply use another skill 1 plus...
Right, so 30 plus 30 plus 30 plus 30.
Skill 2 to create 3 more crystals and convert all 6 crystals for 60 more points for full Forte gauge. Then, before you cast your ultimate...
I feel like that would have been very useful information. But my chat just wanted to see me suffer. Like, as if being a tourist is not enough. Ooh, it's like a tourist that... I didn't even have a tour guide. So, like, you know, I was just kind of lost. I was like Akron.
Use her special heavy attack to consume her Forte, deal extra damage, and reduce her skill cooldown. Here's a graphic of what her rotation and tower will look like.
Yeah, okay,
I
read on it.
You can use her E1 and E2 and quick swap off. After you intro back into her, E1 plus E2 will fill up the Forte gauge, and then you can immediately follow up with a plunge into her heavy attack. You can then ulti right after the heavy attack. Pew pew 4x, cast her ultimate 2.
Pew pew 4x.
Plus skill 2, and then press a shiny new echo to outro. This is
what was the last one?
Skill 1 plus skill 2, and then press a shiny new echo to outro. This is...
Okay, so out. Use all the bullets. Skill 1, skill 2. And then echo skill. Okay.
This is a pretty comfortable and safe rotation. In terms of her team comp, Carlotta's best teammate will be Zhezhi plus Shorekeeper or...
Hey, no, fuck that shit, bro. Yo, okay, how badly do we need Zhezhi? How badly... Is this like a bubbin? Do we need... This? We need her badly? Badly? I mean, I was chilling just now, no? I feel like I was chilling. I was kind of chilling. Dude, we spent less time on this compared to way back in like our early tour guide days against like Thundering Memphis. Yeah, double assassin is OP, bro. Double assassin is literally OP. Rokia is better. Wait, what did Sarah say? You don't need her. Zhezhi is Sparkle. Chat is just stupid. Dead. Ooh. Yikes.
Verena. Since 80% of Carlotta's damage counts as skill damage, and she has Glacial Element, Zhezhi synergizes perfectly. You can replace Zhezhi
Sarah
with
of the Lake.
Taochi, who also buffs
Is it still Sarah of the Lake? Sarah of the Lake. Oh, what a beautiful goddess. What is your wisdom, Sarah of the Lake?
skill damage on her outro, but Taochi will deal less damage and can be quite clunky, especially if you don't have the concerto weapon Discord.
Share your wisdom.
While for the quick outro might even work better. You can also try Carlotta on dual DPS teams with Shanli Yao or Spectral Rover for some times out combos. On a dual DPS team, her E2 and her heavy attack are both good attacks to quick swap off of due to the longer animations. Here is an example team rotation with Carlotta, Zhezhi, and Verena. One thing to keep in mind for this rotation is to quickly swap off Carlotta after pressing her second skill in the beginning, since Verena wants to be on the ground for her first combo. In terms of her echoes, in 2.0 we have 5 new echo sets, including
Yippee.
one that seems to be perfectly tailored for
Resin skill damage grants 22.5% bonus, and casting the ultimate increases skill damage by 18%. Can stack up to 2 times. Okay.
Carlotta.
Sure.
The forecast echo also directly gives her the buff when equipped, and it feels a lot better than Lamping Lumen, especially since you can cast it and quick swap off for extra damage at the end of Carlotta's rotation. In terms of actual stats, when compared to the old Glacial set, the new set will be around 10% better. So while you can use the Glacial set, I recommend farming up the new set for her. In terms of substats, you'll want to look for crit rate, crit damage, attack percent, skill damage, and
10 to 20. Oh, wait, but I don't have Zhezhi. Wait, how much ER do we need if we don't have Zhezhi? How much ER do we need if we don't have Zhezhi? 130%. Do we have 130%? Yo, it's not that bad though. We have 126. Yo, we have 126. I think that's fine. We're still cooking though. We're literally still running Rainbow. So okay, we have literally crit damage with like an energy regeneration, right? And we have the liberation skill as well. Okay, I think this is actually pretty fucking good forecast. Would we agree? Like, I guess the only change is changing liberation to crit rate. But otherwise, I think this is really, really good. Like, almost every single stat here is pretty good, right? Yeah. We come from any of the rest of the stuff, so we just kind of have to cook a little bit. Trash, bruh. Oh, wait, I forgot. This is Wuthering Waves. Whoops. Hey, my bad. Alright, sorry.
also
If it's not 90% 300, kill yourself. Just quit the game.
For the 3 class main stats, you can choose between Glacial or attack percent based on how your substats are, prioritizing attack percent more if you're using her signature, since it gives a lot of bonus damage. Speaking of her signature, I do recommend pulling for her signature if you want to invest into her further. Not only does it match her really well, it also deals around 20% more damage compared to her second best alternative.
This sounds like a very nice investment. If only we can get this signature weapon in 20 pools. Oh, wait.
The 5-star standard pistol. Out of the 4-star options, Thunderbolt and Undying Flame can work, but will be about 10 to 15% worse than even the 5-star standard, and is not really recommended.
Alright, we can just skip this part. It's for the poor people. Right, boom, done.
Pull for her signature or her sequences. Her signature is highly recommended over her sequences first.
Excellent.
Especially since her S1 is not a huge damage increase.
Oh my god, the S1 changes nothing. Oh, what the fuck is the S6? 230. What the fuck is the S6? I alone is the chosen one. Absolute. Shots of resonance, liberation, death, kill deal higher damage. Double the number of crystal shards. So you shot 10 bullets instead of 5? Is that how it works? You shoot 10 bullets instead of 5. Is that how that works? I'm not putting shit, guys. I'm completely free in this damn game. I'm chilling. 4 guns to 8 guns. Double the guns. So double the damage. Or like double the C or whatever.
If you want to invest into her further, I think her S2 or S3 are good places to stop. But I would definitely pull for sequences after pulling for her signature.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
I think that's it for now. To summarize, Carlotta is a really fun pew-pew character that is solid in single target damage. Both her skill and ultimate are mainly single target with a little bit of AoE. I think her Dono rotation is very easy to master, but there is...
Not trying to be a freak here, but if you look closely, you can see this
Holy shit.
diamond shape on Carlotta's shoes. Nice attention to detail. But you know what is freaky? The amount of damage this new 5-star dishes out, not to mention how insanely cool her moves are. And so, in this video, I'm going to showcase Carlotta's abilities, explain what's the best...
What the fuck? Yo, chat, do we need Zhezhi? Oh my god, do we need Zhezhi? To deal like 70% higher damage. Bro, that's crazy though. Ooh. Okay, you know what? We'll build pity.
I alone.
We'll build pity. We'll build pity. Alright, just real quick. It's a single temple. If we get it, we get it. If we don't get it, hey, bada boom, bada boom, bang. Right, boom, done. Oh, imagine if you actually got it. That would be so disgusting. Hey, Lumi is good though. Yippee! We got E2 Lumi. We got E2 Lumi. How many? Oh, we can buy Carlotta E2. But we're saving for Zani, not gonna lie. I have not spent a single one of this in my entire life, I think. Okay, we'll save for Zani. We'll save for Zani. We'll save for... This was from way back in our Sabaton days where we E-saved Yingling. Then we got a shit ton of this. Your EMs have already built Lumi. Sounds too troublesome, man. Sounds a little bit too troublesome, if I can say so myself. Who the fuck is Zani? Your mom. Do you bought the discount once from a second tab? I think so. I think so. I think so. Okay, Jet. Just one more poo. Just one more poo. Just one more poo. Just one more poo. Ooh. Oh shit, this is the last one. Oh, okay, this one's... Alright, hey, it's not meant to be, guys. Yo, Dong didn't want me to get this. I'm not gonna force, right? Wait, actually, how many...
I alone.
Yo, wait. I think we have enough for the... We have one standard summon. Oh, that's disgusting, bruh. Oh my god, I still don't have Encore in my account to this day. Literally to this day, I don't have my Encore. Oh my lord. Okay, let's just get the fuck away from me. Yeah, let's just... Nah, I'm chilling. Alright, I'm chilling. Yep.
Best way to build her, and in which teams she thrives. So, if you're interested in learning how to build Carlotta, or still trying to decide if she's worth going for,
she is
then this
broken.
to Mary Greetings, and if you dodge successfully, she also gains 3 crystals. Then, by activating her skill, she will gain 3 crystals, and finally, when doing her intro attack, which by the way just deals damage, she will also gain 3 crystals. Long story short, each of these actions allow her to gain 3 crystals, so just a combination of 2 of them is enough to max them out. But how do you consume them? Well, the main way is going to be the skill. You see, initially when you tap the skill, she deals damage, immobilizes the target for 1.5 seconds, and provides 3 crystals. But you will notice her skill button lights up now, and if you press it again, she jumps into air, performs an attack called Chromatic Splendor, hence all the crystals are consumed, granting 10 substance points for each crystal. So if you had 6 of them, 60 points. But as you saw it, she can also consume them when doing those shotgun normal attacks, so each hit restores 10 points, so 3 hit combo, 30 points. And then she also gains 10 points for every crystal when using dodge counter. Finally, you can also gain 30 points by just simply activating her intro skill. No need to consume the crystals. So if you land her intro, she gains 3 crystals and 30 points immediately. Okay, so these are the ways she can consume the crystals. And remember, she only needs 120 substance points to max out her 48 gauge. And then you do the special heavy attack and power up her Resonance Liberation. Speaking of which, her Resonance Liberation is really fun to use, and it's also pretty unique. So initially when it's activated, it will deliver a big hit to targets in an area, and then they become marked
So is she broken or what's up?
with this debuff called Deconstruction, which for 4 seconds allows incoming damage to ignore
Oh shit, that's crazy. 18% defense down.
18% of enemies' defense. If that's not enough, you will notice her ultimate is still glowing. In fact, her forte gauge is different too. Well, that's because she's in a Twilight Tango state. And now, if you press the ultimate or normal attack button, she will do this cool dash, depending on which direction you chose to move, and deliver a big shot attack called Death Knell, which you can do up to 4 times. Once 4 shots are delivered, she will perform this animation and deliver the biggest attack called Fatal Finale. One thing to keep in mind though,
Fatal Finale. The ding. Oh, long.
any substance she had is lost when activating the ultimate, and she cannot gain any more of it until her Twilight Tango state is over. By the way, that defense debuff on enemies, yeah, you can actually apply with intro skill, resonance skill second tap, and then imminent oblivion as well as Death Knell. All of them will unleash this debuff when you unlock the second inherent skill. And as for the first inherent skill, basically gives her immunity to damage or interruptions when she's launched into mid-air from the skill. Oh, and the stamina cost for flight is also reduced by 20%, which is pretty useful for exploring the new region. Alright, finally, let me quickly show you one of the rotations. Keep in mind, there's multiple ways you can build up her forte gauge, and I'm just showing one of them. But for example, assuming you're starting off with 0 substance, you can do something like double tap the skill, and then in mid-air use her new Echo Sentry construct and swap cancel to next.
So why is she broken? Chat, is she actually broken? Is she tier 0? Is she basically tier 0? Or like she's not that broken. She's tier 0. Is she better than Jingxi? Is she better than Jingxi? She's stronger than Camellia. Ooh. That sounds a little bit diabolical. We can check Pride Wind. Sarah of the Pride Wind of the Lake. What is your wisdom? Pride Wind of the Lake. Pride Wind of the Lake. We won't farm this. I don't think I'm qualified to farm this. If I farm a tier list video center, that's gonna kill me, right? So let's just not farm a tier list. Ooh, okay. Okay, frankly speaking, it changes. What the Lumi is tier 3? Oh no! Lumi is tier 3? Oh, she's fucking useless. She's the same tier as Alto. That's ridiculous, bruh. That's fucking... Oh my god, she's so bad. Still smash. Calm down, bruh. Alto went up to tier 3, so there's no tier for her anymore. Ooh, look at Encore, so strong. Encore is the same tier as Jiyan. What happened to my boy? What happened to my boy? Changli... Did Changli go up? No, Changli didn't change. Zhezhi went in tier 0. Nobody plays this bitch, and nobody plays this bitch, so... Why is Spectral Rover tier 3? I have no idea. I can't farm this, guys. I know absolutely fucking nothing about the game, so... I'll wait for somebody to do like something for what I do for Honkai Star Wars in Zenless 1.0. She does feel pretty nice though. Carlotta does feel pretty nice. We are literally running like a double sustain team. We're running like a box 2 team, and she's still dealing ridiculous damage. So I'm pretty sure if we run her with like Zhezhi, she most likely can output like a shit ton of damage, right? So yeah, Sarah of the Lake. This tier list is pretty accurate. Oh, okay. Alright, never mind, chat. Y'all are wrong. This tier list is a W list. This is a W list. Oh, absolutely. This is a W list. Right?
Next, teammates. Continue with those teammates to set up buffs, and then when ready, perform Carlotta's intro, followed by double tapping her skill, which again sends you into mid-air, so lands that plunge attack, and followed up with imminent. Jeji is going to be her best teammate, since her outro boosts both of these stats. If that's not enough, her coordinated attacks will also be super useful. So slap on Jeji Moonlit Set, or even the new Imperium Anthem can work as well, since the 5 set boosts active units attack by 20%.
Holy spoiler boss! Oh my god, I need to fight this bitch. Bro legit looks like the coolest boss in the entire ring of Wuthering Waves.
Every coordinated attack lands a critical hit, so if that happens and you're on field with Carlotta, her attack will be boosted. And then, as for the third teammates, either Shorekeeper or Verena will be excellent choices. Shorekeeper does offer critical rate and damage boosting, among other benefits, but her field time is a bit longer than Verena's, so it's up to you which ones you value more. But yeah, that's basically the best team core to go for. And as for some alternatives, if you don't have Jeji, Lumi can be used instead of...
What the fuck? Lumi can be used?
Since her outro can amplify skill damage by 38%, which is pretty huge. And then there's also Tao Chi, who has almost the same outro, except it lasts 4 seconds longer. But it does take a while to build up her concerto bar. However, if you have an S6 Lumi, that extra attack boost will be highly valuable. And she's definitely second best choice if you don't have Jeji. Finally, you can go with...
Oh shit, wait, Lumi is actually best in slot.
IG as your budget healer and damage amplifier.
Who the fuck plays Biology? Kill yourself, right? In game.
Okay, it's time to take a look at her sequences and see what is the best way to upgrade her. And starting with the first sequence, it's got a bunch of nice quality of life upgrades. First part of this sequence says that her damage against enemies afflicted with the defense ignore debuff will increase her critical rate by 12.5%, so a very sizable boost. And then when unleashing Chromatic Splendor, which is the second activation of the skill, it will now restore 30 extra substance points. Then the second sequence boosts the final hit of her Resonance Liberation, and that is actually quite a big upgrade since this is her hardest hitting attack, so it's always nice to achieve those big funny numbers. Moving over to the third sequence, this one's pretty crazy because her outro will now unleash 1 extra attack with a super fat multiplier. But in addition, her skill damage multipliers will also gain a chunky increase. But enough with being selfish, and with fourth sequence, she will now boost everyone's skill damage by 25% for 30 seconds after she uses one of her heavy attacks, which is nice if you decide to play her in quick swap teams. Next, fifth sequence boosts her imminent oblivion attack by a good amount, and then finally you have the sixth sequence. It will boost the damage of her death nail shots, plus those smaller crystal hits the shot delivers. Well, now the amount will be doubled. And on top of that, these shots will now also immobilize targets for 1.5 seconds, kind of like the way her skill does. So yeah, this one's pretty crazy, not gonna lie. But anyway, assuming you want to make a strong gotcha system, should you go for her sequences or signature weapon? Well, I would say her weapon is going to be a better choice, since it gives her a massive advantage over other options, while at the same time, if any of you have built Chixia, these pistols are a massive upgrade for her as well. And hey, you can share this signature with both of them in Tower of Adversity. Otherwise, I'd say first sequence is great for smoother combat experience, while second and third ones offer amazing upgrades to personal damage. However, keep in mind Jeji's banner.
So notice that Lumi is your bait. The buffs are too short for Carlotta to really benefit. Nah, I feel like our team is chilling, bro. I feel like this current team, the double sustain team, is like super hella chilling. It's like super hella chilling, me personally.